Hello everyone and welcome to Sutton's Daze. This is my favorite time of year. It's my favorite time of year, okay? Because we are coming up on the January Pantry Challenge. Sutton's Daze January Pantry Challenge, year number 6. I can't believe this until somebody mentioned it last night. Amy Svab, Charlie Marcus, they mentioned that it was our 6th year doing this. That is so exciting. I am so excited about the January Pantry Challenge. So, let me tell you something about the January Pantry Challenge, okay? The January Pantry Challenge was created here at Sutton's Daze as a kind of a twofold way to take a look at your pantry and to save a little money at the same time. Now, we spend all year long stocking our pantries, right? We spend all year long trying to figure out what we need, what we use, store it up, rotate through it, do all the stuff. And at some point during the year, no matter who you are, you lose track, okay? Things go a little crazy. It's harvest season. Everything's coming in at once. You're just trying to get it all put up. You're trying to make sure that you've bought everything that you need to buy. You're trying to make sure that you are stocked up for life's little emergencies. Because, you know, here at Sutton's Daze, we're all about pantry preparedness. That is our #1 goal, pantry preparedness, right? The world is a dumpster fire, and we are trying to make sure that when we need it, we have the things that we need to take care of ourselves and our family. So very important. The best insurance that money can buy is a well-stocked pantry. So January is when we kind of put it to the test. Now, what I will tell you is if you are brand new to stocking a pantry, okay? If you are brand spanking new to this may not be the month to try this because you should have a few months stored up before you give this a go. You don't want to deplete everything that you've worked hard to try to store up, okay? But if you've been doing this for a little while, say 6 months, okay, and you think you've got 6 months worth of food in there, 3 months worth of food in there, this is a great exercise because it will walk you through 30 days of figuring out, do you have what you need? What do you still need to learn? What kind of things are you missing? Where are the holes in your pantry, right? And we have all kinds of things coming up this month. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about it, you guys. All kinds of things coming up this month to help you figure out where you're at, where you need to go, and how to get there. So I hope that you will join us for the 2023 Sutton's Daze January Pantry Challenge. Hashtag, right? Okay, it's going to be amazing. Yes, it is. This is the lead up to the January Pantry Challenge. The week before, so it's the week after Christmas, before New Year's, right? This is the week that we do the dirty word. This is where we go in and we take stock of what we currently have. Inventory your pantry. What does your pantry include? Your pantry includes your refrigerator, your freezers, okay, one or multiple, and your pantry. So wherever you put your working pantry, your short-term pantry, your long-term pantry, this is what you want to go in and you want to inventory. This needs to be done no less than once a year. Seriously, that's the bare minimum, right? Ideally, every quarter would be a really great thing because then you can go in and make sure everything is holding steady, everything is holding straight, and you don't have any uninvited guests because uninvited guests stink. So this week, that is what we're going to be focusing on. I want you to start in your cupboards. I want you to start in your refrigerator, in your freezers, in your pantry, and start inventorying what you have. We'll get to the system that I use, and hopefully you'll be interested in that. But in the meantime, this is all you need to do. Just go in and see what you have. The January Pantry Challenge is totally up to you how you want to take it, okay? The idea of this is to see if you have what you need to get through an extended period of time. However, this is not an emergency. This is not, the purpose is not to deplete your stores. The purpose is to see where you can fill in gaps, where you can fill in holes, okay? So you can make this fit you and your family however you want to. Phil and I, we go all in, baby. We go all in, okay? So we will not go to the grocery store at all for the entire month of January. not once, not for anything. If we don't have it, we will change plans. We will make do. We will learn to create our own. That is what we're doing this month, my friends. We are doing all of those things. If you want fresh fruits and vegetables for your family, then by all means, fresh fruits and vegetables. And then just work off your pantry for everything else. If you want to include dairy, then include dairy. And just work off everything else in your pantry. So you make it fit yours, but the idea is no carry out, no takeout, no dinners out, right? You know, pack your own lunch from the stuff that you have at home, all of that kind of thing. The idea is to try to live as much as you can off of your pantry, off of the hard work that you have done putting that up there, because the food in your pantry is not there to stare at. It's not there to look at and go, oh, look at what I've done. Because if you do that, you're going to waste a whole bunch of money. But if you learn how to use it, if you learn different ways to use it, different opportunities that you have with the food that's in your pantry, the world is yours. You can do all kinds of things. And I mean, for me, the big one, most of the people after the holidays are like, oh, please, I can't spend any more money. Let's cut back on the bills, right? We all know that the gas and the electric bills have gone crazy. I mean, how great would it be to save a little money on your food bill, right? To not have to go out and buy stuff because you already have it. Now, one of the caveats that I do have is if I find a really great sale, which are few and far between anymore, right? But if I do find a really great sale, like say chicken breast for 99 cents, and I happen to need chicken breast for 99 cents, what am I going to do? I'm going to go buy it. Yes, I am. Because that extra money that I have this month from not going grocery shopping, you know, from living off of what we have stored, allows me the extra money to go stock up on stuff to backfill in the pantry. By all means, don't pass up a sale if you see a sale. That doesn't make any sense, right? Just kind of make a mental note to yourself that, okay, I'm going to get this, but we're not going to use it for this month. However you want to do it. This is totally customizable to you and your family. So a couple of things I'd like to know is, one, are you in? Okay, let me know. Put it in the comment section below. Let me know if you're in for the January Pantry Challenge this year. It's going to be amazing. Number two, how are you going to customize it for your family? Because we're all different. We all prep different. We all have to prep different because we are all in different situations. So this is a perfect opportunity to see what works best for you and yours. Like I said, Phil and I, we're going all in, babe. We are living off of what we have stored up, and that is it. When you do this, the goal first, because you're starting off, you know, for a month, is to go through your refrigerator. So this is a great time to take stock of what's in your refrigerator, because those are the things, theoretically, that have the shortest lifespan, right? So find something to do with that half a jar of salsa that's in there. Find something to do with that half a jar of dressing that's in there. Find something to do with that. Are those canned biscuits? Are they like a decade old? Okay, if they are, get rid of them. But figure out something to do with them. Get that refrigerator down, okay? And then you can clean it all out. It's awesome. But you want to get rid of any perishables because you don't want to waste any food during the January Pantry Challenge. The purpose is to use it. Now, I'm going to take you over to the kitchen where I'm going to show you our next greatest surprise. We have the brand new 2023 Project Pantry Planner. Yes, we do. It is a pantry inventory and organizational system created right here at SuttonsDaze. We absolutely love this. This is updated for 2023. I'm going to show you guys the beginning and the first month so you know what's in here, because you know after that the months repeat, right? There are 2 different versions on our Etsy store, and you can pick whatever one you want. They're just different covers. You know, the insides are basically all the same. So we have our front cover. This is one of them. I love this. Okay, and this planner belongs to, right? And then we start in with the fun stuff. There's the introduction. I'll leave you guys to read that. And then remember where you can follow us. Those are all the links. And then we've got this really great calendar you know, at a year glance. So I love the colors. I really do. I love the colors this year. Nice and bright and fun. Then we have a page for important dates. Very handy to have in your planner. And now we start on the inventory. So when you take a look at this, okay, you put down the description item. So say ugly chicken is the first one, right? And in the first quarter, I'll go and I will say how many I've got. And then when I inventory again in the second quarter of the year, I'll change the number, third quarter, fourth quarter. So you can watch that way how much of any given item that you use. We've got these for different categories. This is the non-food inventory, the freezer inventory. That's the one that always gets away from me. Home dehydrated food inventory, the store-bought inventory, home canned inventory. Yeah, you know I love that one. The freeze-dried inventory for all my Thrive Life people out there. We have the herbs and spices because those are kind of hard to keep track of sometimes, right? We've got basic inventory tracking. So for anybody that has other categories that they would like, you've got extra pages of the inventory tracking to create a page for whatever category you like that I have not already included. There are multiple pages of those so that you can just easily print them out. Now, the first month we have January 2023. This is a great place to write down your goals for the month. You can whatever goals you want. This is a planner, right? But I use this for, okay, what am I going to can this month? What am I going to put up this month? And then glance at the month, and then things to remember down in the bottom here. Always handy to have. And then you've got your month, which when you put it in the book, it's side by side, right? And that has plenty of room for writing notes, priorities, that kind of thing. Now we get to the fun part. So each week of the year, and that includes this week, because this is this week, December 25th through December 31st, we have menu planning. And so you have all the days, you have breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner, right? And you can fill those in, not fill those in, however it is that you eat. And so you can menu plan any way that you want with this. And if you only do dinners, then fill in the dinners. You know, if you are busy and you've got kids running around and you want to figure out all of the meals and all of, you know, everything that's going on, great thing to do. You can also put that up on the fridge so that everybody knows and nobody has to ask, what's for dinner? Okay, no, it's already there. You are set to go. Now for every week, you've also got a grocery list. And so you can split that up between stores. You can write down how many of each item you want, extra notes on the bottom in case you've got coupons or something like that. Wash, rinse, repeat. This happens every single week for the entire month. You've got the menu plan and the grocery list. At the end of the month, you've got notes. Now, personally, when I have the notes page at the end of every month, I use that to look back on the month and see where I did good, where I didn't do good, where I could have done better, things to remember for the upcoming year, because I always keep my previous planner so that I know what happened and I can look back at that. And when I'm planning out this year, it's just that much easier. Where do I get that snazzy planner, Lisa? Well, I've got a link down below to our Etsy store, SuttonsDaze Creations, where you can purchase this and you can download it and you can print whatever pages work best for you. You can print out the entire book. You can print them out month by month as you go. You can do whatever you want with it, except share it, because it's not for share. However, you can use it to track everything regarding your pantry right here. You don't even have to get up and go look in your pantry if you fill out the inventory. You can just look at your inventory, figure out your menu plan, figure out what you need to do, figure out if there's anything that you have to pick up at the grocery store. You are ready to rock and roll. This has to be like one of my favorite things. Has to be one of my favorite things to work right along with the January Pantry Challenge, okay? Because if we don't keep track of what is going on in our pantry, then we don't know what we're missing. And if you've ever gone in there and you've said, okay, I need some rice. There's no rice. Why do I have 3 dozen jars of spaghetti sauce, but I have no rice? It's because we didn't write it down and we didn't track it. That is where the January Pantry Challenge comes in handy. That is where the inventory system comes in handy. I hope that both of these are something that you will partake in. Definitely they go hand in hand beautifully. We're going to be coming every week with a new challenge. This week, though, okay, because we're just kicking this off, right? This week is the week to go in and inventory and take stock. And come back and let me know, or let me know in next week's video, what is the oldest expiration date that you found in the back of your cupboard? What is the item that you went, why did I buy this, right? How did this end up in my cabinet? Let me know about those in the comments section down below. I would love to hear your experiences. I'm actually going to bring you along this week. We're going to clean out the kitchen cupboards, and I get to do a little bit of, where did that come from? Because you never know what Phil is sneaking in there. One time, there were milk duds in my cabinet. He goes, well, you never go in that cabinet, so I knew they'd be okay. Keep the milk duds out of my cabinet, dude. So, I hope that you will join us for the January Pantry Challenge. Tonight at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, there is a Monday Night Live where we'll answer all of your questions about the January Pantry Challenge also. So, when that's done, I'll come back and link that down below also. But check out the links down below, not only for the Project Pantry Planner, but for the website where I have listed out some more stuff and some more details for you. I hope that you'll join us. I love SuttonsDaze January Pantry Challenge. How many years have you been doing it? We've been doing it 6 years now. How many years have you been doing it with us? I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I hope that you love it as much as we do. Okay, everybody, until next time, be safe.